Wow, what a Rose Bowl. An instant classic, double overtime, Georgia wins 55-48. Here's a look at all the touchdowns in the game. Let's do a little film study. All right, first score of the ball game, it's Oklahoma up top, little post corner route on the edge with a play action right in here, and you get the back involved in protection. The 3-4 end came in and tried to kind of take out the legs of what was the pulling guard, so it's really easy now for QB Mayfield to escape and create a little throwing room, 7-zip. Georgia ties it up with a great play design. 2 tight ends up here, 2 receivers here. The motion is key. When he motions, you're going to see a defensive back get lost in what they're doing in coverage. So he tried to run. He's pointing to a teammate, trying to see it as they snap the ball. You're going to play fake here, bring a receiver across his face, and where he vacated after the fake, the back is out there and he gets lost. Now you see it working. There goes the post behind it. Back is about to get out, and these guys sense it but can't recover after they got fooled by the motion. Wide open, flip it to him, touchdown, tie game. Oklahoma built their lead because their offensive line started dominating Georgia on the line of scrimmage for the rest of the first half. This is just going to be inside, going to read the end. Watch the quarterback look at the end. End was here. There goes a give. And look at the blocking up front. Key block here is the next level that springs him towards the goal line to take on the safeties. Nice block by 72, 14-7 Oklahoma. Oklahoma extends it. Watch the center get to the next level and interrupt Roquan Smith. The left guard does a phenomenal job on the 3-4 defensive tackle. Right guard's got him. Center's getting up. Left guard is really doing a nice job. There's 72 again, driving a guy out of there. And this is key. Roquan Smith is going to try to run around the block and get back underneath the center instead of taking it on. And when he does, 24 is gone to the edge. Can't run around blocks. Got to take them on. Then it's a foot race, Oklahoma 21-7. Georgia's going to use motion again, bring a guy across, and what it does, it brings a defender across with him kind of out of where the play's going. Because it's man, you've got the DB following the receiver, but also this motion in the face of this edge defender really holds him out there. So when the handoff on this zone goes back here, it really is a nice cutback lane because he stays and holds because of the motion. And then you have two other defenders trying to get out here, and it draws them out of what is the running lane. Next thing is, if you're Oklahoma, you got to have a safety make a play, and he didn't want any part of it. And Michelle hits his head on the goalpost. You make it a one-score game, 21-14 at that point. After a field goal, it's a 10-point game. Here they are on the goal line. Toss sweep, going to reverse it and throw it back this way, but it doesn't look like throw initially. There's the toss. Here goes Mayfield going to get to the edge. When he gets this reverse, this move is key. When he gets north and south, you've got 3 defenders that get down here to take him and assume run, leave the QB alone in the back of the end zone. It's 31-14 Oklahoma. In my opinion, you watch the first half, Oklahoma built that lead by just whipping everybody at the line of scrimmage, really on both sides of the ball. Georgia gets that late field goal, gives them a little momentum going to the locker room. They talked about that afterwards. And you don't see this a lot, but Georgia completely turned the tables on the line of scrimmage. They went from getting beat on the line of scrimmage, offensive, defensive lines in the first half, and in the second half, Georgia's offensive, defensive lines just mauled Oklahoma and turned the game around. So Georgia got that field goal before half, 31-17, and the reason they won the game, they started winning the line of scrimmage the way Oklahoma did in the first half. 2 tights, here we go, outside zone from under center. When you look at the job, this is blocked perfectly, including the tight end. Get that lane for the running back. Then the key is run physically, break 3 tackles, and hit your head on the goalpost. Huge run by Nick Chubb, and it's 31-21 early in the third. Georgia comes back, ties the game. They get Oklahoma out of position on alignment. 3 receivers up top, and so look at what Oklahoma does. They've got 5 DBs in the game. There they are. So it's only 3 down, and in this case, 3 linebackers. But because the formation is to the wide side of the field, this defensive formation is that way as well, and you've already got a natural running lane right here in the zone. Key block, 74. Watch him manhandle the defensive tackle. Pushes him up to the linebacker to interrupt him. Huge hole, and here goes Nick Chubb on another home run running play. This one to tie the game. Later, tie game, Georgia takes the lead down inside the 5. Motion a man across, and now they get what they want. It's man-to-man everywhere with everybody else at the line of scrimmage. The route for Georgia, they're going to go tight end on the goalpost and run slant on the outside. Because of the running back getting out here, number 10, inside defender, is going to pass him off and jump the running back and stay underneath. Here's the other thing about a freshman QB in Fromm. The first thing he does is eyeball this flat route and keep his eyes here. The safety stays up, and it provides a throwing lane behind him for a touchdown. Fourth quarter, Oklahoma comes back, ties it up. They line up in 2-by-2. Motion here. What they're trying to do is play action, and what they really want to do is bring these linebackers up. And 36, the fullback's going to hesitate. They're hoping they jump on the run. But in this case, Smith, the linebacker, sees it and covers it really well. So Mayfield's got to double clutch and get out of there. And he extends the play. And the original target, 36, works his way all the way to the back of the end zone where he finds him, ties it up, 38-38. So in a tie game, Oklahoma then makes a play on defense. Watch the defensive end get upfield and win to force the back to go wide. When he does that, the corner beats the receiver to the point of attack and forces him then to even go wider. Then 19 comes in, puts his hat on the football, knocks it out. Teammate picks it up, 6 the other way, and Oklahoma takes the lead, 45-38, 6:50 left. Inside of a minute, Georgia ties it up. Direct snap to Nick Chubb. Look at the blocking up top. Crack back here, done nicely, then pull the tackle and the fullback around to lead him to the outside. Tie ball game, 45-45. We go to overtime. So it's 48-48. Both teams exchange field goals in the first overtime. Second overtime, you got the field goal attempt here happening to take the lead. And watch number 7, Carter, with those long arms, get up, blocks the field goal attempt, ends the overtime possession for Oklahoma, and now Georgia only needs a field goal. So then the winning touchdown in the remaining overtime. It's 3-by-2, empty direct snap to Sony Michel. Watch 18 get over here and kind of seal the edge to get him to the edge initially. So he gets this block happening, actually hits him again. Now he's to the edge. 2 things happen. Jake Fromm, the quarterback, with a nice block on the corner. 10, the safety for Oklahoma, has actually beaten his block. And right here is free to the ball carrier and somehow never gets a hand on him while Fromm is eating up the corner. And touchdown, Georgia wins 55-48. So what a great game. What a phenomenal win for Georgia. Hats off to the Bulldogs and to their fans. Oklahoma, heck of a year. Mayfield did all he could in this ball game, you felt like. And, man, it was 2 heavyweights back and forth. It was like 2006 in the Rose Bowl all over again. Hope you enjoyed this video. Check out the other stuff over at RenaissanceNation.com while you're there. And also clicking around, hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. I am Radio Wyatt. Oh, by the way, back on Snapchat also. So follow my stories over there on Snapchat at Radio Wyatt. And I'll see you next time. See ya.